Hey there, it's Maria Mitchell here. Thanks for watching. We're going to learn how to do a chest roll. So to begin, we're going to hold the hoop like this, resting on our middle finger like this, and using our thumb to grasp it. And once it's lying like this on our hand, I'm going to use my wrist and bring it up toward my forearm. So I'm placing the hoop gently onto my forearm. I'm not going to throw the hoop over. I'm going to gently place the hoop onto my forearm. And I've given it enough push to keep it rolling through to my chest onto my other hand. So it's a gentle push, but not so much of an erratic push, because we don't want to get it out of control and it'll fly to the opposite side of the room. So we need to make sure that our opposite hand is ready and waiting to catch the hoop, obviously. And one of the main objectives is to make sure that your arms are nice and straight, as well as making sure that your collarbone is sticking out and you've got your chin out of the way, of course. So your collarbone is straight out, in line with your shoulders and your arms and your fingertips. So we're creating a nice long ledge for the hoop to roll across. So if that's crooked, obviously the hoop's going to fall off. So when we're ready, we're going to give it a nice push onto my forearm. So that just touched my forearm and it rolled over my collarbone, my chest, the top of my chest here. If the top of my chest wasn't out as such, this is what would happen. Yeah, so it would kind of go in in an angle. So we want it to be nice and straight and nice and vertical. So we want to get our chin out of the way, make sure that our collarbone is nice and flat here for the hoop. Okay, so it's nice and out. And we lean back a little bit. So lean into your knees. Try and keep your posture nice and central and try to sit onto your knees a little bit like this, just to centralize the move and just to keep everything central and balanced. So holding your head up high like this, getting our chin out of our way and getting our collarbone nice and in line with our shoulders. So try to bring your shoulders forward. So we want to create a nice platform for the hoop to roll over. So we want to make sure that our shoulders are also in line with our elbow and our wrist. So just checking to make sure that they're in line before we place the hoop onto our forearm and roll it across. So once all that's in line, we're going to gently place it on our forearm with enough wrist push so it can roll to the other direction. To the other side, to my catching hand. So making sure that platform's nice and central. We're giving it a nice platform for it to roll over. So 1, 2, 3, and pushing it across with your wrist. So 1, 2, 3, and try this a few times. Try to manually bring the hoop over to your forearms like this, and try to align the hoop with your collarbone and your shoulder so that you know what position you need to align your shoulder and collarbone with. So try to do this in a slow motion so that you can get used to how your shoulders and the inside of your elbows need to be positioned to create that nice, smooth platform for the hoop to roll over. It's not always going to be 100%, but we can always try to perfect our chest rolls. So making sure that our receiving arm is nice and straight as well. And if we've got our shoulder out as well, not too out, of course, so in line with our collarbone. That will give it a nice receiving platform on the other side, and hopefully roll over to our forearm and then catch it with our receiving hand. So making sure everything's nice and straight. If you got something out of this tutorial, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you're a total beginner to hooping, feel free to head on over to hoopsalive.com.au, where I offer you a beginner's course for hooping. It'll give you all of the foundational moves and all of the necessary tricks that you need to learn as a beginner to get you going in your hula hooping journey. Until next time, thanks for watching.